Hello everyone, welcome to new video. Today we are going to discuss about the mass of an atom, a very important concept of your chapter. The mass of an atom is concentrated in its nucleus and it is due to the protons p and neutrons n in it. The number of p plus n in the atomic nucleus is called as the atomic mass number. The proton and neutron are together called as nucleons. Students, as you can see, yellow in the diagram are electrons, positives are protons, and when these neutrons and protons get together are called as nucleus or neutrons, which you can see in the color of blue. So the addition of electron and proton together are known as atomic mass number of an element. बच्चों, एटॉमिक मास नंबर क्या होता है? जब आप एडिशन करते हो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स का एंड प्रोटॉन्स का, तो उस एडिशन के बाद में जो कोई भी प्रोडक्ट आपको मिलता है उसी को कहा जाता है न्यूट्रॉन्स और उसी को कहा जाता है मॉलिक्यूलर मास. As you can see on the screen, the carbon atom has 6 protons, 6 neutrons. So the addition of both is 12. That is the atomic mass of a carbon atom. Students, as we all know, atom is very tiny, and how to do we determine his mass? Scientists too struggle with this question. It was not possible for scientists of 19th century to measure atomic mass accurately. Therefore, the concept of relative mass of an atom was put further. A reference atom was required for expressing the relative mass of an atom. The hydrogen atom, being the lightest, was initially chosen as the reference atom. The relative mass of an hydrogen atom, which has only one proton in its nucleus, was expected as 1 of a hydrogen atom which has only a 1 proton. That's the reason. Therefore, the magnitude of relative atomic mass of various atoms, because equal to their atomic masses number, that is proton plus neutrons. Let us see how express the relative mass of an nitrogen atom, having accepted the relative atomic mass of an hydrogen as 1. Student, how to find out relative molecular mass? The relative molecular mass is the sum of relative atomic mass of each atom in the molecule. How to find out the relative mass, molecular mass? Determine the molecular formula of molecule. Afterwards, determine the number of atoms of each element in the molecules. Third step you have to do, use the periodic table to determine the atomic mass of each element. Multiply the number of atoms of each element with the atomic mass. Add the value to get the relative molecular mass. For example, I have taken these example relative molecular mass. Relative molecular mass, for that the example which is taken below. Example first, find the molecular mass of ammonia. So that we have to take N as 14 and hydrogen as 3. So 14 plus 3 is equal to 17. So molecular mass of ammonia is 14 plus 3, 17. Same thing as the mass of nitrogen atom is 14 times than that of hydrogen atom. Therefore, the relative mass of nitrogen atom is 14. This is how the relative atomic masses of various elements were determined on the scale, and relative atomic masses of many elements came out to be fractional. Therefore, in the course of the time, different atoms were chosen as a reference atom. Finally, in 1961, the carbon atom was selected as the reference atom. In this scale, the relative mass of a carbon atom was accepted as 12. The relative atomic mass of one hydrogen atom compared to the carbon atom becomes 12 into 1, that is 1. The mass of proton and 1 neutron of the scale, the relative atomic mass is approximately equals to 1. The relative atomic masses of some element are you can see in the chart which is now showing on the screen. You have to find out the relative atomic mass of the others with the help of these given tabulated and previous formula. Chemical symbols of element. Dalton used certain signs represent element, for example dot for hydrogen, C for copper. Today we use the symbol determined by IUPAC. IUPAC means International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. These are official name and symbols are used all over the world. The current method of choosing chemical symbol is based on the method invented by Berzelius. According to this method, the symbol of an element is either the first letter of the first and second another specific letter in its name of the two letters. To first is a capital letter and the second is a small letter. As you can see on my screen, first 20 elements I have taken on a screen to explain you how these elements were taken. First, hydrogen indicated by capital letter H. Second is helium. First letter is helium. Spelling of helium, if you seen the spell, so it is HELIUM. So first letter came capital and afterwards that is E, which is small. Afterwards lithium, which is exactly first letter is capital and second letter is small, that is Li. Beryllium, Be, first letter capital, second one is small and third one is boron. Now students, you might be know, if we take only first name, so beryllium and boron has the same name, means hydrogen and helium has the same. If we indicated by only capital letter H, so we are unable to identify whether the given H is for hydrogen or helium. So that's why two number they have taken. Similarly for carbon, capital C, nitrogen N, oxygen O, fluorine F, neon Ne, sodium Na, magnesium Mg, aluminium Al, silicon Si, phosphorus P, sulfur S, chlorine Cl, argon Ar, potassium K and calcium as Ca as the element, or we can say clearly say this is the way that how could we give the chemical symbols for the element by using IUPAC, that is International Union of Pure Applied Chemistry. Now we are going to discuss about molecule of element and compound. What are compounds? Oxygen and hydrogen are element. When they chemically combine, the element H and O can form a compound, that is dihydrogen oxide or H2O, which is water molecule. Here 2 represent di. If 3 was there, it is indicated by tri. 4 was there, tetra. So like that. So 2 hydrogen is there. So we form a compound, that is water molecule as a compound. So that is the basic difference between element and compound. Here you can see the difference between molecule and compound. Oxygen gas. Both molecules are oxygen-oxygen. And for compound, that is carbon dioxide. One molecule made by carbon attached to two oxygen molecules. So that is form a compound. Compound means the combination of two different elements to form compound. Atoms of some element such as helium, neon have independent existence. It means that these elements are in monoatomic molecular state. Sometimes two or more atoms of an element combine to form molecule of that element. Such a element are in a polyatomic molecular state. For example, the element oxygen, nitrogen are in the diatomic molecular state, that is O2, N2 respectively. When the atoms of different element combine with each other, the molecules of the compound are formed. In other words, the compound are formed by a chemical attraction between different element. I hope you enjoy this phenomenon. Afterwards, in next video module, we are going to discuss about molecular mass and the concept of mole. I hope you enjoy this phenomenon. If you have any doubt, so you have to tell me in the comment box which is given below. Otherwise, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.